Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. This video is part of my declutter series where I declutter my collection, throw away expired items, and give away things that can still be used but I won't be using them. I have a ton of expired items in my collection. I used to have some trouble decluttering years back. I just purchased a ton, kept them all, didn't care if they went bad. I just held on to them for whatever reasons, but I've gotten rid of that mindset in the last couple of years. Today I'm decluttering my Essence Cosmetics collection, and the reason why there's so many items is partially because Essence is so affordable. I've purchased way too much stuff from them throughout the years. Some of these items are from 2016, I did check, so definitely expired, and I have some newer items that I'm definitely going to keep, but a lot of these items have already been discontinued too. Essence tends to go through their selection real fast. They discontinue items all the time, pop up new items. That's just the type of brand they are, so that is why I've partially accumulated these many items. But I honestly don't even know how many items I have here. I just have a lot. But let's get into decluttering. As usual, I won't be throwing away any items that are still usable. I will give those to friends and family. I only will keep the ones I know I will use. So I think there has to be over 100 items here. I'll count them after the declutter, so you guys will know for sure how many items I decluttered, but it's going to be a lot. So let's start with products I know have gone bad or are so old. These are Essence's Sheer and Shine lipsticks. I don't think they make these anymore. Essence tends to discontinue items quite fast, and I believe these have not been available in a couple of years, so they definitely have to go. I think they're all from 2016, and the reason I held on to them is partially because I have trouble letting go, but also this used to be my favorite formula for dry lips. It did deposit a lot of color, but not too much, and then they also were so hydrating on the lips. Actually, some of these look like they're not bad, but I feel like if they are 6 years old, they're probably too old, and I'm gonna let go of them. Also, now that I opened one of them, they do smell a little bit funky. Another telltale sign that a lipstick has gone bad. Another product that probably is from 2016 is this Essence Prettifying Lip Oil. Another one of my favorite products. This one is barely used. I think this is a backup that I purchased when I noticed that they were going to discontinue these, just because they were so good for my dry lips, but now they have to go. I have more. I bet I'm going to find more in my bag somewhere, but this is just one example. These came in different shades, but they look the same on your lips. And this one probably was my favorite. This is SOS My Heart. Super pretty. I hope they come back with this formula, just like I hope they come back with that Sheer and Shine one. Both excellent formulas for dry lips. Another formula they used to have are these see-through but matte ones, and these were called Matte lipsticks. And I believe this one was one of their most popular formulas. Lots of people like these, and I think these have probably gone bad as well. The smell is very different now. They look a little bit dry too. These were matte, but not too matte. I didn't feel like they were drying on the lips. Essence has a great matte lipstick formula, but now these have to go. They're just too old. I think there's another one here that is that matte formula. This one was in a Christmas calendar. I received Essence advent calendars as presents a few years back for several Christmases, and I really did enjoy them. I just have a lot of stuff from those calendars as well, so that partially explains the extent of my collection. But this is one of those matte lipsticks. Great matte formula if they still have it. If not, I hope it comes back. I have these other lipsticks here. Let's see what they are. This is Ultra Last Long Lasting Metal Ultra Last. And this one is Velvet Matte. That might be the next one that came after matte lipstick. But so these are all at least couple of years old, I believe. Some of them might be from not this Christmas, but the Christmas before. So let me look if any of these are still usable. So I checked, and none of these Christmas lipsticks were in the 2020 Christmas calendar, so they must be even older. That means they're from 2019 or older. So all of these are at least 2.5 years old. I think I'm gonna let go of all of them. I feel like they've probably gone bad. The one I am keeping is this Metal Shock one. This one was not part of a Christmas calendar. It's just a purchase I made that I really like. I swatched it and it seems fine. It looks fine. I think it's just a unique shade. I am going to hold on to it. Next up, I have the Color Boost lipstick. This one has been discontinued as well, but this is actually one of my favorite formulas from Essence. It is a matte shade, but however, it is beautiful. This is Mad About Matte liquid lipstick in the shade Mad Matters, an absolutely stunning shade. I am going to hold on to it. If it does seem like it's going bad, I'm going to let go of it, but a beautiful formula. Essence makes amazing lip products. I have another one here that's from a Christmas calendar, at least 2.5 years old, I believe. This is Oh Shine Bright Like a Diamond. This was just a kind of a lip topper thing. It looks like it's gone bad. I'm gonna let go of it. And from blushes, I already see several of their Silky Touch blushes. They have not made these in a while. I believe they're all super old. Let's see if there's any color payoff in them. So blushes don't go bad so quickly, or powder products in general, than others. These two lighter shades had no pigment, but these two darker shades or deeper shades had some, so I'm gonna hold on to them. They look really pretty. Here's another product that's definitely too old. This is Essence's Color Correcting Mattifying Powder. Probably one of the first Essence products I got, and absolutely an amazing powder, but I think it's gone bad. It feels really hard. I don't think they make this anymore either, but this was great setting powder. I don't know about color correcting. Looks like I've hit a little bit of a pan in it even. Definitely got my use out of this one, but now it's gotta go. It's too old. Two items that I'm definitely keeping are their Matte Bronzing and Pure Nude Highlighter palette. These are not that old, and I don't think they go bad as quickly as the cream products, and they're beautiful. And they were like $10 a piece, or maybe even less. Amazing quality, amazing price, definitely keeping both of them. I'm letting go of these two eye primers. These were cream products, probably several years old. They used to be fine. They were not the greatest. There's two shades. One is more pinkier than the other. I used to like them, but I don't know if they did much more than maybe create this canvas. I don't think they added lasting power, but they did kind of even out the skin tone on my eyelids, but now they've gone bad, so I'm gonna let go of them. But one type of product that I am keeping all of them is this Pure Nude Highlighters. These are one of Essence's most known products. I have 4 of them here. These may have been limited edition, I'm not sure, but I have Be My Space Light and Be My Cosmo Light. These were kind of interesting, kind of greenish tone, pinkish tone. Then I have the original Be My Highlight, a truly an iconic product. I remember when this came out and everyone loved it. It is an amazing but subtle highlight. Then I have an unused Sunlight, so I have not tried this one yet. I want to. It might be a little bit too dark for me, but it could be a bronze topper. I'll have to see, but I'm keeping all of them. I seem to have one more highlighter here. This is from a Christmas calendar. I believe this one was from a little over a year ago, so it definitely hasn't gone bad. And I did like this shade, so I'm gonna hold on to it. It looks a little bit like the original. I have to compare. If it is the same, I think I'm gonna let go of one of them. Here's one super old Forbidden Volume mascara. I think I'm gonna let go of this. I remember opening this probably over a year ago, so it definitely has to go. Another product that I've opened a while back is this Volume Booster Lash Primer. I do really like this one. It's gone bad now, but I'm gonna repurchase. It adds a little bit of length and volume to your lashes. It's a lash primer. It does the job just fine, so I might repurchase, but for now I have to let go of it. It's too old. Here's another product that probably has expired. Looks like it's separating. This is Essence Camouflage Full Coverage Concealer. This used to be also one of those products that were hyped up at one point. Excellent concealer. I just think it's gone bad. One more product, a similar type of product. This is from their High Beauty line. Not such an old line. I don't think this is too old. This is their Under Eye Brightening Concealer. I have to see if it's still usable. I did like it. I have a slight kind of bluish tone underneath my eyes or the inner corners that I use this in, so I'm going to test it out and see if it works, and I'm holding on or letting go of it, but it is a good product. The product from their High Beauty line I'm also keeping is this Hemp Seed Oil Fixing Compact Powder. This one is a nice basic powder. I don't think it has any color correcting abilities, even though it is greenish. It's just a good all-around fixing powder. I'm holding on to it. Then I have a couple of more blushes. Let me actually round them up here. I do feel like I have more blushes somewhere. But if I do, they are from the blush line, the newer one, so I'm holding on to them. This one is super old. Girls just want to have fun, but I'm holding on to it for sentimental reasons. I just like the looks of it. I don't think I've ever used it. I just really enjoyed the girls just want to have fun, so I'm holding on to that one. These blush up powders are just too old. This one I did use quite a bit. This one is in the shade Heat Wave. It's got like a color shift going on. Absolutely love the orangey tone blush. I used to use it quite a bit during the summer. I used to create a lot of Instagram looks, so that's what I used this for. This one I used even more. This one is in the shade Pinky Flow. Absolutely beautiful pink formula. However, I do think it's gone bad. It's so old, so I'm gonna let go of it. These Satin Touch blushes are probably one of Essence's better formulas. I think these are not that old. And I just quickly swatch them. Yeah, you can absolutely still use them. They're kind of a natural shade, but either way, I'm going to hold on to both of them. They're beautiful. I'm also holding on to the blush, and this one is in the shade Believing. I don't think I've used this yet. It's a newer purchase. I think someone else recommended this shade for me. I just haven't gotten around to using it yet, but I am going to actually add it to my vanity now, so I'll get some use out of it. But a beautiful shade nevertheless. Another product that I believe probably has gone bad is this Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder, and let me see if there's actually, it's not too bad. I am gonna hold on to it. It did have some pigment. It is a beautiful bronzer, slightly luminous, which I don't understand why it's called matte, but it does have a little bit of micro glitter. A beautiful product, holding on to that one. Now let me move these a little bit better so we can see what we're dealing with here. There are a bunch of lip liners here. Let me sort them out. I'm gonna keep all of these Stay 8-Hour lip liners. They're not that old, beautiful colors. This is really easy to apply, creamy formula, holding on to all of them. This one is their slightly older formula, long-lasting lip liners. I'm gonna see if they're any good anymore, and if not, I'm gonna let go of them, but they are really good as well. Then these two are pencil lip liners. I'm gonna let go of these. I didn't care for the formula, and they're probably gone bad already. I prefer the kind of creamier one, and these soft contouring, and then it says lip liner are just too dry for me, so I'm gonna let go of them. Over here I have a liquid eyeliner, definitely gone bad. I have a bunch of other liners. I think I'm gonna let go of all of them. They are super old. If there's one that I see, one probably came in a Christmas calendar last year, so I'm gonna hold on to those two, but the rest I'm gonna let go. They are just too old. Let me move some of these items so we can see them better. So these are the rest of the items. I see a lot of mascaras here. I'm gonna hold on to all of them. I have not opened any of these, and they should still be fine since they're unopened. Also keeping all of my palettes. This is the Daily Dose of Love. This is sort of a more of a mauvey, rosy tone palette. Absolutely stunning. One of Essence's better formulas. Their eyeshadows are not always my favorite, but that one is. I also like the Ice Ice Baby. These are their newer 6-pan palettes, and this one is absolutely stunning. Beautiful shades, definitely holding on to that. I like to mauve it. Mauve it is not as good as the Ice Ice Baby, but I'm still gonna hold on to it. I'll get some use out of it. These are a little bit more muted, these shades, than I would like, but I think this is still probably Essence's best formula. I'm also going to hold on to the Glow to Go highlighter palette. This is pretty old, so if I notice the shade's not working or changing, I'm gonna let go of it. But for now, I do enjoy them, and I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm also going to keep the oil control paper. This is not really a problem I have. However, during the summer, I might need these, so I'm gonna put them in my summer purse. Also keeping all the melted chrome eyeshadows. This is Essence's best eyeshadow formula when it comes to single eyeshadows. These are so buttery and beautiful. Let me swatch a couple of these for you guys so you'll see. Here is one swipe of Copper Me and Ironic. If you guys can see what I mean, absolutely stunning formula. Like I said, I'm holding on to all of this. If you like metallic formula, I think you will really enjoy these. I think they are the best eye formula Essence has ever come out with. Absolutely stunning. This was the original formula that they came out with. These are super old. I think I'm going to let go of all of them. This one, the snow one, used to be my favorite inner corner eyeshadow. I used to use it a lot. I also enjoyed the other ones. This one is called All I Need, another one of my favorites, but these are probably 5 years old at least, if not 6 or more. So I'm gonna let go of them. Now that I think of it, I'm gonna keep Snowflake for sentimental reasons. It was just an iconic part of my makeup routine years ago, so I'm gonna add it to my memory box. Then there's the Metal Glam. I have not used either of these. I'm gonna hold on to them and see what they're like. The Velvets is probably also like 5 or 6 years old. Let's see if there's any color payoff on either of these. Actually, look at that. That is pretty pigmented. One swipe. I'm gonna keep these. They look really nice. I'm gonna test the formula out and then let go of them if it doesn't perform, but the swatch is very promising. There's one product that will go. This is Mauve on Soft Lip Powder. Now, Essence used to have this kind of eyeshadow palette that you could purchase pieces to. This is one of that, but I've never understood the lip powders. I have really dry lips, so these don't work for me. I think this is probably too old as well, so I'm gonna let go of it, but definitely an interesting product at that time. Let's see if these Metal Glam ones work either, because I don't remember when I purchased these. This shade called Frosted Apple is more of a lid topper. And this one too, this is Sugar Mint Candy. These are more like lid toppers, I feel like. I'm gonna hold on to them for now and test them out. I don't know if I have any use for lid toppers, but if not, if they don't work for me, then I'll give it to a friend. Things that I will declutter now are these two liquid eyeshadows. They're their Metal Shock eyeshadows, and they were really good, but they're now too old. I'm gonna have to let them go. I had several of these. I've decluttered the rest already because they went bad, but these are too old. I'm also decluttering Essence Life is a Festival eyeshadow stick, also super old. I don't know when this Life is a Festival line came out, but it has to be several years ago. It's kind of thicker eyeshadow stick isn't really my favorite either, so I'm gonna let go of all these. And the brow products, I am keeping this one, Micro Precise Eyebrow Pencil, one of my favorites. Shade Blonde is a perfect shade match for me. I think I'm also going to keep the Super Last 24H. That is also a blonde shade that works for me. Out of these two, I am going to let go of this pencil shape, not a favorite of mine. And then this one in the shade Dark Brown. It's just too dark for me. I believe it came in a Christmas calendar. So letting go, keeping. I am also going to keep the Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. This is an amazing glowy primer. I'm going to use it until it goes bad. This Glow Boosting Pore Minimizing Primer, I'm going to also hold on to this. This is a pretty good one. I just need to use it more. I'm also keeping the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I decluttered one that was too dark for me, but this one's a better shade match. So I'm holding on to all three of these. Also holding on to these two mini lipsticks. They were in 2020's Christmas calendar. They're cute. I might be able to use them. Now that I look at it, actually I'm going to have to let go of this. This has a coating on it. That's never a good sign. Both of these I'm going to have to declutter just because they've gone bad. Then I have the Make Me Brow Duo. Let's see if there's any color coming off of this. There isn't. This one's got to be really old too. It's probably dried up. Make Me Brow Duo eyebrow powder, but no pigment came out, so it has to go. This is a newer one. This is a eyebrow duo. I think I got this in a Christmas calendar in 2020. Natural brow style. Let me check if this has any color payoff. There isn't much. I think these go bad really fast. I'm gonna have to let go of this one as well. Super odd packaging, so I'm gonna let go of it. It's just not good anymore. I also have a ton of Essence brushes. I'm holding on to them all. They make great brushes. I've enjoyed them. This one is from the Christmas calendar, but I've purchased some in the past as well and really enjoyed them, so I'm keeping all of my Essence brushes. Last but not least, I have a huge pile of nail polishes. So these are all my Essence nail polishes. I've purchased a lot of them throughout the years just because Essence makes a great nail polish formula. The ones in the original packaging, these are all too old. I'm just gonna have to let go of them. They probably separated too, and definitely, I don't know how many years old, probably over 5. And I'm looking at them. I'm gonna see if I can salvage these two. They were my favorite shades. It's kind of glittery polish. I'll test them on my toenails. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna throw them away. Another one that has gone bad is definitely the blue jeans, Hip Girls blue jeans. This was a line that's really old. They've separated horribly. They have to go. Also Space Stories. These look really bad. They're old. Absolutely love this one. This one was my favorite. It's called Space Glam. Would definitely hold on to them if they were still working, but as you can see, they're definitely gone bad. I hope they come out with a similar shade than this one, this Space Glam. Absolutely stunning shade. And these are all that I've gotten in Christmas calendars. I have all my Christmas calendars Instagram as stories, so if you want to look at the highlights, you'll find them there. I'm going to see which ones I got, you know, a couple of Christmases ago and which ones are more recent. I'm going to hold on to ones that are more recent. This one's definitely more recent. I've used this a lot. This is in the shade On Air, one of my favorites. I'm going to hold on to it as long as I can. And out of these, I think I am going to keep the ones that are newer and let go of the ones that are older. This one is a shiny top coat. I think I got this on 2020 Christmas calendar. I'm holding on to it. These are their 2 gel formulas. I'm going to open them and see if I can use them. You don't need a lamp. It just creates this beautiful top coat and base coat. So I'm going to see if I can still use them, and then I'm going to put them into use for the summer. And here, last but definitely not least, is their Crystal Power nail polish formula. One of their best ones. If you see these anywhere, grab them. Beautiful shimmer nail polish. The only one that doesn't work for me is this shade, Be Passionate. I'm going to give this to a friend and see if they would like it. It's just not a shade that works for me. Formula-wise, it's fine. But these all I'm definitely keeping. They're amazing. So I sorted out the ones that I'm letting go of and the ones that I am keeping here. I just have way too many items. I counted all of these items and there are 138 items. That is simply embarrassing. Too much for anyone. Anyone who's just a makeup lover, not a working makeup artist, is just too much. So I decluttered 66. I am keeping 72 items. Granted, some of these I might let go since they've gone bad after I try them, but for now I'm keeping these. I added a couple here. When I looked through my advent calendar stories from Instagram, I noticed that some of these items were from the 2018 Christmas calendar, and they were cream products, like they were like mascaras that I hadn't opened. I just don't feel comfortable using them anymore, so I let go of them. But yes, so 66, 72, I think this is a pretty good declutter. I might need to declutter my Essence collection again pretty soon, just to see if I got any use out of these items, if they're any good. So stay tuned for that video. But I know this was a lot. Oh my gosh, I need to be so much better at curating my collection. But this was my Essence Cosmetics declutter. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you subscribe. And if you like these kind of declutter videos and want to see more of their kind, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.